Well, it's now the next day and getting a little bit of a late start, but you know, still got things that I want to get done. So I did pull this rocker arm off, and I was just noticing, you know, the little wear spots here. So I don't think any of this stuff was new, but not sure. I just say that because look at the you know, the difference in the wear spots. You know, and I could feel them too. I mean, everything's nicely oiled, and so far as the head bolts and stuff, they were, you know, cranked down. I mean, it felt right, like 70, 80 foot-pounds of torque. All the push rods kind of look good too. I mean, nothing looks bent or damaged in any way, but I mean, all this stuff's going to get replaced, but still. And yeah, I noticed these were, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, nothing, again, none of these are, you can see there, man, I don't have any variation. And but this still, you know, pisses me off. I'm not sure how I'm gonna fix, you know, this side of it's okay. There's a couple other little, you know, dents, like I'm not sure up in this area, you know, that kind of dented the top part. I'm not sure how to fix that. I mean, this, I think we can put you know, a block behind it, tap it back down, and it'll be okay. So anyway, yeah, just, you know, moving around, negotiating my way through, you know, the space that I don't have. So at least I got this moved off. I'll get that center pan removed, and you know, I'm thinking then I'm gonna probably you know, pull the lifters out and take a look, you know, on the cam side and see, you know, what they look like. But I mean, so far, you know, nothing too obvious, but you know, we'll see. I'm, you know, really curious to get the heads off and then take a look at what the pistons look like. So new day, stay tuned. All right, on to the passenger side. Just got the rockers off, and same thing. I mean, they look, you know, pretty good, except for, you know, those marks. But yeah, I got the valley pan removed. Just checking things out here, and I don't understand why this thing overheated and shut off last minute, because if you look, I've got plenty of antifreeze up in this area to keep it nice and cool, right? So yeah, that's bad. I don't know if that's coming from, you know, the heads or the block, or it's cracked or what. So yeah, once I get this side removed, I'll be able to check that out. But I did notice down here, let me see. Yep, there's some struck gold again. So there's some bearing material right there. And then, yeah, worst of all, spotted this nice little nugget. Have no idea what it is. I'm trying to figure it out. Yeah, based on its looks, it feels like it's aluminum. I don't know if that's like part of the oil slinger or what, but yeah, that was sitting up here. So yeah, I don't really know what to make of it right now. I mean, this could be something they, you know, threw into the block up here, just waiting and hoping, you know, it was going to bounce around and, you know, find its way down into the motor. But I mean, just kind of looking at the lifters and the cam, I mean, I don't see anything like bad obvious, but I'm gonna try to pull all these out, and I'm gonna see just like if I actually can pull them out. I've got a magnet, pull those out and see, you know, what the condition is, see if we had some, you know, lifter failure, and, you know, just, but again, on this side, yeah, I mean, all of these, I mean, I'll put them on the ground and roll them around, but I mean, none of these look bent, you know, so don't think I had, yeah, nothing on these push rods. Yeah, they all look fine. Again, I can kind of roll these around a little bit. Yeah, I mean, they all look okay. So yeah, I'm gonna try to pull those lifters out and take a look, see what the lifter looks like, what the cam looks like. I mean, but yeah, come on, antifreeze and yeah, some metal pieces parts are not good. And I'm not sure if today I'll be able to get the heads off or not, because I still got to get underneath, get the manifolds disconnected, get the exhaust kind of disconnected, because I don't know, I'll probably try the manifolds first, see if I can move those out of the way. But I know these heads, they should have the little dowel pins, so oh yeah. And I also need to take the alternator, yeah, the alternator bolts into the head there. So all right, well, yeah, a couple more things to do, and we'll take it from there. So once again, stay tuned. You know, if I were to guess what happened initially, I would say that the break-in was not good and I had a flat cam. But yeah, I just got the lifters out on this side and they all look fine. They've got nice, good circular pattern started on every single one of them. Now I still have to check the other side, but yeah, I'm going to pull those out next and compare them. But yeah, they seem fine. A little marked up here, you know, but I mean, they pulled right out, so no problem. I don't know, man. Right now, I really don't know. All right, give me a minute. Get these ones pulled out, wiped off, and we'll check that. And if there's nothing on the lifter, then, you know, I'm still gonna, you know, check all the lobes on the cam. But yeah, I mean, that just doesn't seem like it for there. But yeah, we'll see. All right, so I don't know everything about everything, and I'm certainly no Mopar expert, but yeah, this is a bit puzzling because this is the other side, and yeah, I mean, every single one of these looks fine too, man. I was almost certain that I'd have just like a great big line going across one of them, but they appear to be, they were spinning. I mean, they were doing their thing. I don't know, man, if somebody wants to chime in on that. This one looks, yeah, they're all fine. And by what I could tell, you know, obviously without pulling the cam out of there, yeah, it looks good too. I mean, I don't see any flat spots or anything. And obviously these things were spinning around doing what they're supposed to do. So yeah, I'm a bit puzzled on that. I mean, the best thing I can think of with this, if it's the like an oil slinger piece, would be again a problem with the thrust bearing, you know, that getting out of whack, and then yeah, spinning a bearing. I mean, I struck gold again, so yeah, I don't know. All right, we're gonna tear into it some more. So yeah, next update, I'll probably have the manifolds off and be working on pulling the heads, I guess. So, be back.